We have an amazing product to show you tonight. I think you're going to be blown away.
Elon Musk just announced a motorhome for only $15,000. But the price tag is not the only thing shocking people. You see, this is not just another car or just another motorhome like some RVs out there. No, this thing gives you all the essential features its rivals have, and then more, all with a fraction of what the others cost you. So, let's break it down. What does this $15,000 motorhome provide that makes it so special? And why is it so cheap? It's called the Tesla Motorhome, and it has the potential to completely change the recreational vehicle market. It is a sleek, fully electric motorhome that's pretty incredible for $15,000, right? But there is a reason for that price tag. This innovative motorhome isn't just bringing a cheap option or just another addition to the RV lineup. It is much more than that. The Tesla Motorhome is crafted to fit seamlessly into Tesla's already impressive ecosystem, which includes electric cars and various energy products. This is about the Musk empire and seizing opportunities when there is one. It's designed to shake things up by offering a sustainable and tech-savvy alternative for those of us who crave adventure without harming our planet. With its zero tailpipe emissions, the Tesla Motorhome perfectly aligns with today's growing emphasis on eco-friendliness. This commitment to reducing our carbon footprint ties in beautifully with Tesla's larger mission of promoting clean energy solutions. But there's more to this motorhome than just its environmental perks. And although this is about making profits for Tesla dominating a new type of market, it is also about bringing solutions to the public that will one way or the other affect all of us, including you. So let me break this down for you. What's the big deal? The arrival of the Tesla Motorhome is like a breath of fresh air for urban areas struggling with skyrocketing housing costs. With housing prices rising in cities, many people are looking for alternatives to owning traditional homes. This offers a budget-friendly option for those ready to embrace a more nomadic way of life. In our current world where remote work is becoming more and more common, being able to live in different locations while still enjoying the comfort of home can be incredibly appealing. This flexibility is especially enticing for digital nomads who no longer have to be glued to a specific office cubicle. Imagine yourself cooking up a delicious meal in a compact kitchen, complete with energy-efficient appliances. Or picture a cozy bathroom and sleeping quarters designed for up to 4 people. Whether you're planning a weekend getaway with your family or a fun trip with friends, this layout ensures that you don't have to sacrifice comfort for adventure. Plus, it's rumored to boast advanced driver assistance technologies like lane keeping and adaptive cruise control. How cool is it to think about traveling with added safety and comfort? Now the price point is something to take note of as well. By launching the Tesla Motorhome at such an accessible price, Tesla is making mobile living more reachable for many. Historically, RVs have come with hefty price tags and major upkeep costs, which often leaves budget-minded consumers in the dust. However, with this new motorhome, Tesla could attract a whole new demographic of customers who prioritize sustainable living options and the ability to be flexible in their living situations. As the trend of mobile living gains traction, we might just see traditional RV manufacturers stepping up their game to keep pace with Tesla. Now, this begs the question, is it capable then? I mean, there's a reason these RVs are priced like that high, right? Well, let me break down each feature of this thing and you tell me if it is not capable. Performance. First up is the electric powertrain. This beauty will utilize Tesla's top-notch electric vehicle technology, likely drawing inspiration from the Tesla Semi. With a hefty battery capacity of about 900 kilowatt hours, you can expect this motorhome to deliver an astonishing range of over 500 miles on just one charge. That's like cruising to the Grand Canyon or making a quick trip to see the coast without needing to stop every few hours to refuel. Long trips just got a whole lot more exciting, but Tesla didn't just stop there. Imagine you're parked in a stunning remote location, soaking up nature, and thanks to the solar panels on the motorhome, you're harnessing the power of the sun to heat your food, light your space, and even charge your devices. This innovative feature is designed to ease those pesky worries about running out of battery power. When you're off the grid, you can truly live the van life dream without sacrificing the comforts of home. How cool is that? Not only does it cut down on the carbon footprint typical of travel, but it also gives you a sense of independence independence. You can go off-grid for long periods without worrying, and the compact design ensures minimal energy consumption when it comes to heating, cooling, and lighting. It all adds up to a serious boost in environmental friendliness. And when it comes to luxury and comfort, this motorhome is expected to raise the bar significantly. Think of all the modern conveniences you could want on the road. This thing has it. The interior design isn't just practical, it focuses on maximizing space while showcasing that sleek, stylish Tesla aesthetic we all know and love. And let's not forget about the autonomous features. If you're already a fan of Tesla's autopilot technology, you'll be thrilled to learn that this motorhome will include similar capabilities. Just imagine cruising down the highway, taking in the breathtaking views while the vehicle takes care of the driving. Passengers can kick back and relax, read a book, or enjoy some quality time together without having to focus on the road. It's an awesome road trip experience, merging convenience and safety in the most enjoyable way. However, don't get too carried away just yet. While the Tesla motorhome showcases a ton of promising features and has the power to disrupt the market, it does have its hurdles to overcome before we see it fully embraced by the masses. Getting a high-quality vehicle out at such an affordable price needs some serious optimization of Tesla's production processes. And then there are questions lingering in the air about how this motorhome will hold up in extreme weather or diverse terrains. It's definitely something worth considering as Tesla moves forward. So what does all this mean? The Tesla motorhome is sitting at the intersection of electric mobility trends, sustainable living habits, and the evolving preferences of consumers. By rolling out this cutting-edge product, Tesla isn't just solidifying its reputation as a leader in transportation, it's also carving out a niche as a pioneer that seeks to redefine what modern living can look like. As this thrilling project unfolds, it has the potential to set brand new benchmarks for eco-friendly travel solutions and address contemporary housing challenges. So, could the future of mobile living truly be electric? With Tesla at the forefront, it definitely seems like an exhilarating adventure is on the horizon. But let's talk about what that means exactly. Let's dissect this together. Democratization and the disruption. The arrival of the Tesla motorhome is truly a revolutionary moment for mobile living. It's especially thrilling for younger, eco-conscious consumers who are eager for sustainable options. With an eye-popping price tag of around $15,000, this groundbreaking vehicle is all set to make RV ownership more within reach for a much broader audience. Gone are the days when recreational vehicles were seen as exclusive toys for the wealthy elite. By bringing down the prices, Tesla is directly targeting millennials and Gen Z, two dynamic generations that are increasingly focused on sustainable living and actively pursuing alternatives to traditional housing. Let's take a quick walk down memory lane to explore the history of RVs. In the past, these vehicles often carried hefty price tags that made them accessible only to affluent individuals, but affordability is a crucial factor in democratizing mobile living. Younger consumers often prioritize experiences over material possessions, making the idea of a lifestyle on the road incredibly appealing. Just imagine the freedom of traveling and exploring without the rigid constraints of traditional housing. This vision is capturing the hearts of many, especially with the rising concerns of high housing costs and the burden of student debt looming large over young people today. According to a recent survey, an overwhelming 91% of Gen Z voters, who are between the ages of 18 and 27, identify housing affordability as their #1 concern. That's right, more pressing than even worries about the economy or education. This younger generation is staring down the barrel of high home prices, with the median home price in the US now exceeding a staggering $311,000. That is like on luxury RV. So for many first-time buyers, stepping into the market feels nearly impossible. But it doesn't stop there. Millennials, currently in their late 20s to early 40s, are feeling the pressure too. They're facing the same uphill battle when it comes to housing costs. Many have watched their dreams of home ownership spiral out of reach due to soaring prices and a lack of affordable options. It's not just the numbers on the price tags either. The financial landscape has been shaped by previous economic crises, making it increasingly difficult for millennials to save enough for down payments and secure mortgages. It's important to note that renting isn't getting easier either. Rent prices have surged as well, with median rents jumping by over 20% since 2019. The demand during the pandemic has created a tighter rental market, making it harder for many to find affordable places to live. How will these generations navigate such a complex landscape? The answers remain to be seen, but one thing is for sure. This is a crucial issue that needs to be addressed, and Tesla is trying to be that solution. But hang on, there's even more exciting things that are happening right now. See, as the demand for Tesla motorhomes continues to rise, it's bound to kickstart a wave of innovation among established RV manufacturers. These companies will likely find themselves in a position where they need to seriously reevaluate their product offerings and pricing strategies to remain competitive. In a marketplace that increasingly values both sustainability and affordability, this shift could spark some incredible advancements. We might witness a stronger focus on energy-efficient features and eco-friendly materials throughout the RV industry. Ultimately, this means a big win for both consumers and our precious environment. But there is one thing Tesla needs to think about. Will the people want to solely live in a house on wheels? What will be the public reaction to this strategy? Well, let's talk about it. A new lifestyle or a forced one? First of all, mobile living isn't just a modern trend, it's a concept with deep historical roots. Look back, and you'll see it traces all the way to the nomadic lifestyles of ancient cultures and the cool RV movement that started gaining popularity in the mid-20th century. Fast forward to today, and there's a fresh wave of interest stirring up excitement. This resurgence is driven by a mix of technological advancements, evolving societal values, and economic pressures that have changed how people view their living situations. Nowadays, mobile living is becoming a real lifestyle choice for many, especially for younger folks who value flexibility and unique experiences more than the traditional idea of owning a home. In the past, recreational vehicles were often linked to vacations and leisurely travels. Think road trips with family or friends. But things have shifted dramatically as housing prices keep climbing, especially in bustling urban areas, and remote work becomes a norm for a lot of people. More individuals are finding themselves drawn to the idea of living on the road. Enter the fascinating rise of digital nomadism. This lifestyle is all about people using technology to work remotely while exploring the world. It's not just a fun side hustle anymore. A survey from 2022 by Managed Business Operations Partners found that approximately 15.5 million Americans identified themselves as digital nomads, which marks a significant jump from previous years. This change signals a cultural shift where mobility isn't just a temporary escape, it's evolving into a permanent lifestyle. Take a moment to reflect on how society's view of home ownership is shifting. For many young individuals today, instead of tying themselves down to fixed properties, they're seeking out mobile solutions that promise both affordability and freedom. You can also see the minimalist movement playing a role. More and more people are excited about decluttering their lives and focusing on experiences that truly matter rather than just accumulating stuff. Of course, we can't ignore the challenges of this lifestyle. Embracing mobile living requires careful planning and a certain level of adaptability. One of the hardest parts is finding suitable places to park overnight, staying connected for work, and figuring out how to manage limited space. Still, for countless individuals and families who choose this adventurous path, the rewards far surpass the obstacles. So what to expect? One significant impact of mobile living is its influence on urban planning and related housing policies. Traditionally, urban areas have been built around fixed residential structures, adhering to zoning laws that often create roadblocks for using mobile homes or RVs as permanent residences. But as the demand for alternative housing solutions grows, city planners are starting to rethink these outdated regulations. Some cities are even getting creative, exploring ways to weave mobile living into their urban landscapes by designating specific areas for RVs or tiny homes that comply with local zoning requirements. Take Fresno, California as a prime example. This city has initiated pilot programs allowing residents to park RVs on private property as long as they meet certain health and safety criteria. These forward-thinking programs aim to provide temporary housing for individuals facing homelessness, while also addressing community concerns about aesthetics and safety. Such progress shows the recognition that mobile living can become part of the solution to ongoing housing shortages. Additionally, as cities strive to embrace mobile lifestyles, we could see the rise of hybrid models that blend elements of traditional housing with mobile living concepts. Imagine developments featuring designated spaces for tiny homes and RVs right alongside conventional residential units. This would create vibrant, diverse communities catering to a range of preferences and financial situations. This approach not only promotes inclusivity, but also enhances community engagement among people with varied lifestyles. But let's talk about the question on everyone's mind. How does it stack up against the competition? Well, let's break it down. Tesla against grounded G1. Something that comes close to the Tesla motorhome right now is the grounded G1, an electric RV that's making waves in the travel community. This exciting creation comes from a startup co-founded by engineers with impressive credentials from Tesla and SpaceX. The G1 rides on the robust Ford e-Transit platform and is specially designed to meet the needs of outdoor enthusiasts who are looking for an eco-friendly way to explore the great outdoors. One of the key features of the grounded G1 is its impressive range. It can travel up to 108 miles on a single charge, making it a solid choice for short getaways. However, those used to the long-haul capabilities of traditional gas-powered RVs might find this range a bit limiting. When you step inside the G1, you'll be greeted by a well-thought-out layout that optimizes space without sacrificing comfort. There's a cozy queen-size bed, bench seating paired with a handy pull-out table perfect for meals or games, and a fully equipped kitchen featuring a fridge freezer, a sink, and an induction stove to whip up your favorite meals on the road. Plus, the inclusion of a garage and overhead storage means you won't have to leave any essentials behind. If you're someone who loves outdoor living, the grounded G1 delivers with an outdoor shower and a dry flush toilet. No more worrying about where to freshen up after a fun day of hiking or exploring. A standout feature of the G1 is its 650-watt solar power system, which not only helps power appliances but also extends the vehicle's range, making those extended adventures even more feasible. The cherry on top, the Grounded app lets you control things like lighting and temperature from your smartphone, along with monitoring your battery levels, keeping everything at your fingertips. So let's do the comparisons. Well, for the most part, these two things are pretty much close to each other in terms of features. The G1 might have a few tricks up its sleeve, but when you factor in the money difference, things become pretty clear. Sure, the grounded G1 offers cutting-edge amenities and smart tech. However, this comes at a significantly higher price, which not everyone might be willing to spend. See, with a price tag of about $125,000, the G1 is a premium offering in the electric RV market. Now they spice this offer with a subscription model that costs around $2,300 each month, which opens up the option for those who might not want to make a full purchase all at once. But some potential buyers might feel hesitant due to the G1's range limitations, especially those who enjoy long, unbroken road trips. Even with the subscription model, I mean, $2,300 each month is more than the average rent in the US. On the flip side, the Tesla motorhome aims to make RV living a reality for more people by focusing on budget-friendly options. But ultimately, these two electric RVs serve distinctly different markets. The grounded G1 is all about luxury and customization. That subscription model is just the topping on the ice, more like a breather than a solution for the current housing market, while Tesla is casting a wider net by targeting affordability. So it is like comparing apples to oranges. But what about this next one? The Winnebago Erv2. Built on the same reliable Ford e-Transit platform, this next-gen RV comes equipped with a powerful ion blade lithium battery that delivers about 108 miles on a single charge. And here's the best part, it's totally versatile. Whether you're charging up at home, plugging in at your favorite campground, or finding a dedicated charging station along your route, this RV is ready to go wherever you want. Stepping inside, the Erv2 doesn't just look like any ordinary camper. It's got what designers call a Japandai vibe, which is a blend of sleek Japanese minimalism with the cozy functionality of Scandinavian style. Translation, it's simple, yet incredibly smart. You've got a foldable bed for catching those post-adventure sleeps, a kitchenette with an induction cooktop for whipping up quick meals, and even a bathroom with a removable cassette toilet. Every inch of the interior has been carefully designed to maximize space. So despite the compact footprint, you'll have storage galore for all your road trip essentials. But this is no ordinary RV. The tech on board is where it really starts to shine. Winnebago's cutting-edge Connect system lets you take full control of your mobile home, right from your phone or a handy touchscreen interface, just like the grounded G1. Want to dim the lights or tweak the temperature? Easy. You can even monitor your energy consumption in real time, ensuring that your battery is working as hard as you are on the road. And if you're looking to go off-grid for a while, the built-in solar panels are your best friend. With a solid 500-watt output, plus the option to add more portable panels, you can camp for days without worrying about finding a power source. It's perfect for anyone looking to enjoy the wild without having to return to civilization too soon. But while the Erv2 is packed with features, its 108-mile range on a single charge might make you think twice if you're planning a long-haul trip. Unless you've mapped out charging stations along the way, this might be more suited to to shorter adventures. That said, users who drive conservatively have reported squeezing a few extra miles out of it under ideal conditions. The driving experience itself, smooth as silk. Visibility's great, and it's pretty easy to handle, though a few users have mentioned that it's not exactly the fastest vehicle off the line, largely thanks to its hefty weight. But let's bring Tesla into the conversation. This thing has way better mileage, and although we still don't have an official price for the ERV2, I don't think they can beat the $15,000 mark. What do you think? Let's know in the comments. And I know most of you watching are probably asking, what about trailers if RVs are this expensive? First up, we have the pop-up campers. A popular example is the Forest River Rockwood High Wall, which starts at around $12,000. What's the big deal? Well, this little gem packs a punch with its compact design that features expandable sides. It can comfortably accommodate up to 6 people, making it a great option for family trips or adventures with friends. Plus, it comes with basic kitchen features to whip up quick meals. You'll appreciate its lightweight construction, which means easy towing, no muscle strain needed. Next in line are teardrop trailers, and one fantastic model to check out is the Little Guy Mini Max. Available from about $15,000, this trailer is not just cute, it's also compact and aerodynamic, perfect for that fuel-efficient road trip. It boasts a cozy queen-sized bed, making sleepovers that much more enjoyable. The kitchenette stands ready with a sink and stove, while ample storage space ensures you don't leave behind your favorite snacks or gear. It's an ideal fit for solo travelers or couples looking to escape into nature without loads of setup hassle. Now, let's talk about camper vans, like the stylish Ram ProMaster City, starting at roughly $25,000 for used models. Imagine a versatile vehicle that you can transform into a cozy living space. This cargo van can be set up with a comfortable bed and a kitchen area, making it super convenient for those spontaneous road trips. Its easy maneuverability lets you navigate tight spots with ease, serving double duty as both your ride and home away from home. Lastly, there's the possibility of scoring a used RV. The price here can vary widely, often being significantly cheaper than new models. You are likely to find various models available, which can provide the perfect opportunity to access larger, spacious living options without having to pay that hefty price tag of a brand new RV. You can find great deals depending on the condition and age of the vehicle, making it a smart choice for the budget-conscious adventurer. Now, let's compare these amazing budget-friendly RV options with the highly anticipated Tesla motorhome, which, unlike pop-up campers like the Forest River Rockwood High Wall or teardrop trailers such as the Little Guy Mini Max, which offer basic amenities but often need towing and setup time, the Tesla motorhome is all about user-friendliness. With its all-electric powertrain and an extensive charging network, it's engineered for simplicity and convenience. Plus, it comes with its own motor for a similar, if not lower, price tag. Do we even need to say more? The innovative features and competitive pricing of the Tesla motorhome make it a compelling option for anyone seeking an affordable yet technologically advanced solution for mobile living. When stacked against traditional RVs and campers currently available in the market, it poses an inviting alternative that combines comfort, technology, and adventure. So which option do you think you're leaning towards for your next adventure? And what's your thoughts on all of this? Let's know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.